Not so fast. On my birthday, I received an email from USU. I expected to move on with my education, now at a different school. The letter I received told a different story. Dear Jonathan Alder, thank you for your interest in attending Utah State University. We have received and carefully reviewed your application. Unfortunately, your application does not meet the admissions standard for your intended major. Therefore, we cannot offer you admission. The letter continued, but I closed my email in complete bewilderment. How in the hell do you get rejected from USU? In a rage, I called the USU undergrad admissions office. Admissions office? The pretentious male voice said. How can I help you? I gave the man my information to look up my account. I just wanted to confirm with you that my application was rejected. There was a slight pause. Yes, it was rejected. I rolled my eyes, wanting to cuss the man out. Do you know why? I heard typing. It's because of your GPA. I restrained another impulse to yell. His voice had a tone that sounded like the worst kind of patronizing. He probably liked the pain and suffering of people he viewed as less intelligent. It's really not good enough? I'm afraid not. I hung up. Happy birthday, I said to myself. I had just turned 24. Sometimes expectations don't always pan out. Kind of like that letter I wrote to myself in first grade that my teacher promised would be given to me on high school graduation day. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that letter, Mrs. Greenwell. I was so ashamed of my rejection from USU that I held onto the knowledge for an entire week before telling anyone. My life was busy anyway, with 60-hour work weeks to pay for the next year of school that apparently was no longer happening. I went home the Sunday after my birthday only to have Mom ask me the question I had dreaded. Have you heard back from USU? I gave a non-committal shrug. It wasn't just humiliating to have been rejected, but insulting. I didn't get in. I'm sorry, Mom said. Do you know why? I turned away from her to pace in the kitchen. They said GPA. Her mind was probably stepping through my exact thoughts. I had no fallback to USU. I hadn't applied for any other colleges, which meant my life was now on hold until spring semester. She hugged me. I couldn't quite figure out how my life could be more of a mess. I never thought I'd have to say to myself, at least I've got my health. You're young and healthy, Mom said, falling into my same defensive optimism. We'll figure it out. Can I move in? Sure, Mom said. Maybe Weber State will accept me next year, I said. Maybe so, Mom said. I guess I can use the weight to finish my book, I said in an ironic voice. I was despondent enough not to care what Mom thought. Maybe I can avoid this school business altogether. You need to finish school, Mom said. It will be so much easier for you if you get it over with now. I groaned. Why do you do that? Mom's face fell. Do what? I'm a good writer, I said. I know that's what you love to do. My skin crawled. No, it's all I want to do. You all act like I have no ambition, but I work hard, Mom. I'm more determined than anyone I know. I've written 3.5 books. That's a skill I taught myself, with no help. I understand that, and I think it's great. I just think you should finish school, Mom said. Why is your response to my enthusiasm always a veiled warning? Writing can be a career. You need something to support yourself, Mom said, fully on the defensive. That's why I encourage you to stay in school. I've never once talked about dropping out of school before getting forced out for being too stupid and gay. Did it ever occur to you that schooling was part of my career plan, independent of what you've told me to do? If I'm going to be a writer, I'm going to be a business owner. I'll need to learn marketing, accounting, web development, graphic design, all the things I've been learning in school. I didn't know that. It's all I think about, and it's what I'm going to do, regardless of if some school thinks I'm worth letting on campus. Can I just say, though, I've always supported your writing, Mom said. I shook my head at her. What are you talking about? I want nothing more than for you to be successful in what you want to do. Mom's eyes pled for me to understand. You've followed through on writing, and I want that for you. I've wanted that for you ever since you entered that writing contest in high school. So why haven't you said that until now? I asked. Your full support is news to me. Because you're focused, Mom said. You finished a book before your mission. You'll publish one day and you'll be successful. But you need more than that. Life is so much more than just one thing. You need an education and life experience. You need a chance to grow and fall in love. I'm not marrying a woman. I never said a woman, Mom said. Your hopes and dreams for your life are my hopes and dreams. But it's my job to push you now to set yourself up for the best version of your life. And yes, that includes school, regardless of what you do afterwards. Huh, I said. Huh? Mom mimicked me. I don't want to be an accounting major anymore, I said. My brother's jobs bore me. Are you wanting to do English? I scoffed. Why would I do English? Writing? Mom said. I've never met an English major who wrote a book, I said. I want to do something technical. Mom looked at me with amused skepticism. Whatever you want,